Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. I just wanted to say that for this video, I'm gonna try to keep it, short, sweet, and to the point. So I'm here at Six Flags, walking straight to the main entrance of the park. Right now I'm in the parking lot, and in order to capture the on-ride experiences, I got my little secret weapon over here, which should be totally safe within the guidelines of this park. So hopefully I'm not breaking any rules. So I'm gonna show you guys everything I can, and I'm gonna have a good time doing this. So with that being said, give this video a thumbs up, because this video is actually 2 years in the making. Like this, I've been planning this video for 2 years, and it's finally happening. So make sure y'all give this a thumbs up. Make sure y'all comment what's your favorite ride at Six Flags, and if you want to, subscribe for more on the channel, alright? Because I got even more videos coming this summer. So let's do this.
Okay guys, now that I have successfully been able to get past security, it's time to put my plan into effect. And that includes going on every roller coaster I possibly can and showing you guys real footage of me on the roller coaster. Now each of these rides are a good distance away from each other, so there was a lot of walking involved. But the key thing is that I had to do this at a timely manner while also, enjoying my time in the park. I mean, just look at me. I didn't even realize they had all these Looney Tunes characters posted up, so I was just really taking it in, trying to get all that cinematic views. Just circling around this little fence here, admiring the beauty. And while I was also doing that, they had the mascots come out and greet the guests, which is also kind of cool. I was thinking about getting my picture, but it's like, nah, I'm a little too old for that. But I'm gonna keep it moving. I'm gonna focus on the main mission. So first up on the list is the Flash Vertical Velocity. It's Six Flags' newest ride that they just added, and I was actually very excited to start things off like this, so let's get it.
Have your hands or hot glasses silver cup.
Riders, are you ready?
Yeah! I'm ready!
Okay.
Alright!
Enjoy your ride. Bye!
Oh! Whoa! Whoa! Oh my gosh! Whoa! Guys, after I was able to fully experience this ride, I can't tell you how many times I wanted to go back and do it again, but I actually couldn't because I had to focus on the mission and I had to move on to the next ride, and that's Nitro. And to my understanding, this is supposed to be the fastest roller coaster in this entire park. So, after that epic experience, this became hands down my favorite roller coaster out of this entire park. Now we're gonna move on to the next ride, which is close to Nitro. And that ride is none other than Batman ride, which happens to be the very first roller coaster I got on during my stay at this park. And what I mean by that is, during the start of this whole production, I wanted to try a roller coaster that was easy for me to handle, and Batman seemed like the most suitable one since it was one of those inverted roller coasters. But as time goes on, you're gonna clearly see that I've gotten over that fear and anxiety of riding the biggest and scariest roller coasters. Once I let this clip play out, I'm gonna get back to the action. Not sure if you guys already know this, but this is what the ride looks like from a different perspective. after I was finished with the Batman ride, I wanted to go on Medusa next. But the thing about that is Medusa is on the other side of the park. So as soon as I was finished with this ride, I had to walk and make my way to Medusa, which took I say about like 30 minutes. And there's like a lot of things I like about Medusa. At the front entrance of this ride, you just had to wait for a couple of minutes, and then you can actually see the ride go up that loop and then come back down. The paint job and that loop itself, it reminds me of the Incredible Hulk coaster, because the paint job is green, and with that loop it has that similar structure. This is a floorless roller coaster, and Batman the Ride, it happens to be an inverted roller coaster, so that makes Medusa a floorless roller coaster. A lot of people don't know this, but years ago, back then, Medusa was actually Bizarro. This is like for the people who didn't realize that. Yeah, so this ride used to be called Bizarro, but they changed it back to Medusa. You can just sit on a bench and you could still have the best viewing angle you can get, even if you're not even on this ride. There's just so many spots where the ride comes towards you at super high speed, where you can still feel the vibration, and you can actually hear that sound as it passes through. It's very exhilarating, I'll say. Okay, so now with Medusa out of the way, now it's time to get back on the more intense roller coasters, such as New Jersey Devil Coaster. Now for this ride, I had to, of course, walk all the way back on the other side of the park just to get here, because this park is pretty big. And this ride is located somewhat next to Nitro, so I had to walk all the way back just to get on this ride. Since there was somebody already sitting in the front row, it wasn't that big of a deal. I just had to wait for the next train to arrive at the station. Now that I have conquered the Jersey Devil Coaster, it is time to face the granddaddy of all roller coasters. And I'm talking about the best of the best. And that ride is none other than El Toro. This ride was an absolute sight to see when I first got here. It was so scary that I was not even considering getting on this ride. But I had to toughen up and do it for you guys, for content, and I had to do it for myself so I could face my fears. Cause there are some roller coasters in this park that I was legit scared of, but after experiencing them for the first time, all that fear went away. And now I see this as a fun roller coaster. This ride is gonna be one heck of a ride. So without further delay, let's do this. Well everybody, this is the part of the video where I would move on to the next roller coaster, but unfortunately I couldn't do that because the next roller coaster was going to be Superman, and seeing how that ride is designed, I tried my best, but that footage did not turn out well. I'll tell you, it was worth a try, but yeah, Superman the ride did not make the cut. I can, however, show you Green Lantern, but here's the kick. It's only going to be an off-ride experience. Because, you know, they took Green Lantern down, I say about a year ago, as well as King the Car. But I was lucky enough to get an off-ride point of view of Green Lantern before they took it down. So I'll leave you guys with this footage, and I'll leave you guys with something even better at the end of this video.
and gentlemen, that concludes this video. Please show some support on this channel. Please give this video a thumbs up because it was a lot, but you know what? It was all worth it. It was actually, you know, well worth the time. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Guys, enjoy the rest of your summer. Bye.
Freaking night of my life, and wherever it takes me, I'm down for the ride. Baby, don't you know I'm good? Yeah, I'm feeling alright. 'Cause I'm good, yeah, I'm feeling alright. Baby, I'ma have the best freaking night of my life, and wherever it takes me, I'm down for the ride. Baby, don't you know I'm good? Yeah, I'm feeling alright. You know